r/NoSleep. Posted by u/squidwardeU. The hotel where I'm staying has weird rules. I shouldn't have some here. And done. I had finished all my pending work. I had been doing that for 2 weeks and I was exhausted. I didn't want to do anything, not even cook. I opened my laptop, went to the nearest hotel's website and booked a room for myself. I had never been to that hotel before and hoped that it would be a relaxing stay. But I was wrong. I decided to stay at the hotel for just one night. I went there, checked in and went to my room. It looked amazing. I threw myself onto the bed. The feeling of relaxation after 2 weeks of stressful work was amazing. As I was getting comfortable, I noticed a bright, yellow paper on the side table. Rules for guests, it said. I expected it to be like call this number for help or do not waste water. What I read there caught me off guard. Welcome to the XYZ Hotel. We wish you a good stay. Here are some instructions for the guests of our hotel. These are mandatory rules and it is important that you abide by them for your safety. 1. Do not open the door if you hear someone knocking or calling out to you from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m., especially if they say that they are part of the housekeeping staff. Our staff respects privacy of all guests and we won't be asking you to let us in during that time. No matter what you hear, please don't open the door. It's not us. 2. Please keep the windows shut after 11 p.m. and lock it. You can turn the air conditioner on if you feel hot. Don't open it before 6 a.m. It's not just cold air that gets in. 3. Please keep your windows covered with the curtains. This is important. 4. At any point of time at night you may hear someone knocking on your window. Ignore it. This is the main reason why your window should be covered. Don't open the curtains. You won't like what you see. 5. The phone numbers of the hotel's front desk, housekeeping and other staff are written down on a piece of paper and kept next to the telephone. Call us if you need something. 6. You can order food, water and snacks between 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and our staff will provide them to you during this time only. Keep in mind what you have ordered. If you hear someone outside door who says they have your order, do the following: ask them your order. If the person outside says your order exactly right, then let them in. If you hear them saying something else, or nothing at all, lock the door and stay inside for 10 minutes. Do not open the door under any circumstances. 7. If you are in the bathroom and you see a red feather near the toilet, you have 1 minute to stop what you are doing and stay still. If you are using the shower during the time, turn it off and stay still. If you are using the toilet, don't move at all. If you are using the sink, turn off the faucet and just stop. Chances are that you won't be able to see the creature, but if you do, don't panic. And do not move. We have been trying to get rid of it, but for now, follow this rule. It will get attracted by motion. 8. You are free to interact with the other hotel guests. However, if you see a little girl who appears to be lost, be careful. She will be wearing a white, old-fashioned dress with a blue scarf. She has long black hair. There may be a chance that another guest is wearing the same thing. You may ask her if she is lost. Pay attention to the girl's body language and facial expressions. If the girl runs away, don't follow her. If she suddenly gets angry and starts screaming at you, just back away. Run as fast as you can in the other direction. You may go to the front desk or to your room. Don't look back. You don't want to see that thing chase you. This is by far the most important rule for your safety. Remember, this girl is not human. Please follow the rules. If you have any questions, call the front desk. We are there to assist you. Thank you for staying at XYZ Hotel. We hope you have a wonderful stay. Is this some sort of prank? I had so many questions after reading the rules. This was supposed to be a relaxing day. And now I'm stuck in this mess. I went and stood near the window, enjoying the cool breeze. It was dark outside. Suddenly, a sense of dread came over me. I panicked. I don't know why, but I felt like something bad was about to happen to me. I looked at my watch. 10:58 p.m. I suddenly remembered the rule which stated, please keep the windows shut before 11 p.m. and lock it. I quickly locked the window and drew the curtains. I felt better. I sat down and read the entire list of rules again and again. The more I read it, the more worried I became. Is it a prank? Why would a hotel staff prank me? I called the front desk and asked them about the rules. Ma'am, these rules are for your safety. All the hotel guests have received the list of rules. Did you lock the window? Yes, I did. I am really confused. Is this some sort of joke? Ma'am, I assure you this is not a joke. It is compulsory to follow the rules. Good night, ma'am. The receptionist hung up. I was baffled. I still thought that it was a prank until I looked at my watch again. 11:05 p.m. And then there were knocks on the door. Housekeeping. I was scared. The rules told me not to open the door. I went over to the door and locked it. The person, or whatever it was, started banging the door, and scaring me even more. Eventually it stopped. I watched TV to calm myself down for a while and fell asleep. I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. I looked at my watch again, 2 a.m. I went to the bathroom to use the toilet. As soon as I was done, I noticed something that wasn't there before in the bathroom, a small, red feather. If you are in the bathroom and you see a red feather near the toilet, you have 1 minute to stop what you are doing and stay still. I remembered the rule and just sat there with my eyes closed. For a minute it felt like nothing was happening, but then immediately, there were footsteps. I slowly opened my eyes and saw a horrible sight. A monster, covered in red feathers, just looking at the wall next to me. It was at least 7 feet tall, and had a big smile. It wasn't a pleasant smile though. Its mouth had rows of big, sharp teeth and had white eyes. I had to keep myself from moving my head and screaming. I had seen it, but it hadn't noticed me, probably because I was as still as a rock. I was sweating profusely. I watched it as it went behind the shower curtain. I stayed in that position for another 5 minutes until I stood up, and checked the shower curtain. No one. I was going back to my bed when suddenly, I heard knocking on the window. I was confused. It is physically impossible for someone to knock at my window, since I was staying at the 5th floor of the hotel. I had the sudden urge to move the curtains, and have a look at the thing that was knocking at my window. After looking at the bathroom monster, I thought I knew what to expect now. I moved the curtain and looked. There was a man. Yes, a man. A man was knocking at my window. He had a stained shirt and was staring at me with his big, red eyes. I quickly drew the curtains and went back to bed. Let's just say I had a hard time falling asleep. I woke up at 9 a.m. the next day. I didn't want to stay in that hotel another minute. I packed my stuff and left. I didn't bother eating breakfast. I went to the front desk, checked out and just walked out. As I was walking to the car, I glanced at the hotel, and on the 5th floor, there was a girl with black hair, wearing an old-fashioned white dress and a blue scarf, waving at me. Once I was in my car, I looked back again, to see the red-feathered bathroom monster, waving me goodbye.